Hello guys, this is Claudia.
And I'm Michael, and you're listening to
Super Tunes. So we agreed that our podcast would be free.
Yeah,
right?
we just have a different conversation about different things.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be a time period on it, once a week, once a month,
exactly.
something like that.
It's whenever the conversation flows.
Yeah. So right now,
where are we currently, Michael?
we're currently in Amsterdam. We're getting ready to see Beyonce tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
I did know.
You literally sat right next to me, but still.
So should I interview you first
Yeah,
of all, so
yeah,
people get to know
yeah.
you a bit?
Cool.
Who are you? No. Wait, I'll be more direct. What's your name?
Michael. My name's
Michael.
Yeah.
Okay. How old are you?
I am 22, about to turn 23 in August.
Oh, exciting. Fun fact or side fact, your birthday is on the 12th of August. My birthday is on the 21st of August, which means twinsies.
Obviously. Clearly.
But I have more questions. Michael, what are you doing at the moment?
Right this second.
No, like, with your life.
So I currently work 7 days a week in HR and sales.
Can we say shit?
Yeah, of course, it's free.
Yeah, whatever. And what where are you working at the moment?
So I'm working in a student union in Cambridge and a phone company in sales in Cambridge as well.
Oh, do you like it?
I like the people of my main job, which is the sales, and I actually love the work that I do in HR. So,
really? Is that what you want to pursue?
HR, marketing, recruitment, something along those lines.
Okay.
So,
is that what you're studying at the moment?
Studying business.
Well, you finished?
Yeah, finished.
When did you finish?
When?
Yeah.
I've already finished.
I know, it's just so people know. When?
Okay. I finished in May.
Oh,
2018.
okay.
It's great.
And I hear you got your dissertation note.
Yeah, got a first in my dissertation.
Oh my God,
I'm just waiting for...
Guys, wait. Can we just appreciate Michael had a first on his
dissertation.
I'm sorry, guys. I should introduce myself as non-English. I'm Portuguese.
Like, when we first became friends, I insulted her by taking a mick out of her accent and the way she says things.
Oh my God,
also a side note, in Portuguese, push means pull and pull means push. Is that right?
Yeah.
So sometimes when she's
Opening
at work
doors.
in England, she's pushing rather than pulling, and vice versa.
But guys, all right, another side note. Once I went to Harry Potter Studios, and it was my birthday, so they let me open the gates, and it was a huge thing.
Yes, we do. Yeah, it's alright. It's this huge, it was this huge thing.
Oh yeah, it was this huge thing, right? And because we had a whole introduction, Harry Potter spoke to us in a little video, and everyone was stoked, and they were like, "Oh, so Claudia's gonna open the gates now." And of course, Claudia pulled instead of push.
In front of how many people?
Loads. And everyone was laughing. Well, I guess everyone loved it anyway.
How old are you?
This was my 16th. So not that long ago. Well, far ago.
Fuck's sake. Long ago. Long ago is actually correct.
See? Fuck you, Michael. You fucking racist. No, but... What was I going to say? I don't know. But what were we saying? Yeah, work, job, you.
Yeah.
Talking about Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Michael, tell me something interesting about you.
What do you mean by interesting?
Okay, let's do something better. For people to get to know ourselves, we'll play 2 lies and 1 truth. And then we'll give them a little bit to think, and then we'll be like, kapow! It's not what you thought at all.
Yes. So
all
you
right.
can go first while I think of mine.
Okay. I think I know mine. So,
okay.
Can
it be as obscure as possible?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So my first thing is I almost killed my dad.
You've used this one before?
Yeah, I have.
Mm-hmm.
But don't say that, because now you're giving it away. Okay.
Yeah, but then they won't know if it's a lie
they
or a
wouldn't.
truth.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you
So,
could have said that as a lie before. You could have said that as a truth.
yeah, so
before.
I almost killed my dad. But when I say almost killed my dad. Like, it was really near. The second one is my brother killed my little rat. But this is a whole story, right? My hamster. So my hamster broke its leg, and no vet would like do surgery on it. So my brother was like, "Oh, I'm studying science, so I think I can do it."
What, kill it in the best way possible?
Yeah. No.
To fix
My
it.
brother had the idea of
Oh.
amputating the leg.
Shit, no.
And then like see if it would like help. And if not, we would obviously like, but he did the surgery, but what he used to put my hamster to sleep was liquid. And he laid my hamster on a little plastic thing. So it like glued onto my hamster, like it melted and glued. It was bad. So after the surgery, right, my brother amputated the leg and blah blah, and then he was like, "Oh, it's ready." So when he grabbed the hamster, it was literally hamster and plastic. So yeah, that's another story.
Okay.
And the third one is I actually had a relationship with a girl for 2 years.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Have I got to guess this, or are we leaving this for a little bit?
No, we're leaving this for a little bit.
Okay.
And then we're going to go ahead with you.
Yeah.
People to...
Okay. I haven't actually thought of many yet. I've thought of a couple, and then I just need to think of my last one. So,
Okay.
firstly, I almost fell off of a cliff.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was really scary. I was in, I can't remember where it was. I think it's somewhere in Norfolk, because that's where I live. That's where I grew up, guys. And we was walking along the cliff edge, which is stupid. I advise you never to do that, because it's very bad for you. And it was, I don't know, the weather just changed suddenly and it started becoming really windy. And I'd
How
lost
skinny were you?
I was skinny anyway. I grew up really skinny.
Okay.
But I lost my footing a little bit, and then
Yeah.
I almost fell because of the wind as well, basically. So yeah, that was quite scary.
Yeah.
Secondly, one of my ears are bigger than the other.
Isn't
So-
that everyone's?
Well, I
'Cause
don't
you're
think so,
supposed
because
to have a
everyone
bigger
looks
side.
everyone looks like
Okay,
fairly,
so much bigger. Is that what you mean?
yeah. I
Okay.
feel like one of mine curls down a little bit. So yeah, without giving too much away, yeah. And then finally, I almost got knocked out by playing Kiss Chase it wasn't Kiss Chase, it was it in primary school, like
What?
Key Stage 1, which is
Can you
the
tell us
first
the
3 or 4
summary?
years. Yeah, so I don't remember properly because I was really young, but I was running around playing it, and I was near a window at a time, which was closed.
Yeah.
This girl came up to me, and she's like, obviously it, and then I was like, oh no, yeah, I got her.
You got her.
I got her, stood around for a little bit because I didn't know where I was going, because when you try to dodge out of people's way so they
Yeah.
don't hit you. And then so I turned around, and at that point a teacher had opened the window,
Oh my God.
and it hit me. I was like, whoa. And yes, and then I was fine. I laughed about it at first. I was like, whoa, that's funny. And then the girl that she was like, you're bleeding. I was like, no, I'm not. It feels fine. I probably wasn't like that. I was probably like a little shyer version of what I am now.
Okay.
And then she's like, no, really, you're bleeding. I was like, And then I put my hand on my forehead where it had hit me, just to see what she's saying. Looked at my hand, and I saw it was bleeding. And at that point, my mood completely changed. I started yelling and crying, and then ran inside to get first aid.
Okay, that's
So,
very
yeah.
interesting.
So, do you want to give away yours now?
Yeah, all right.
Which one was your lie? Rat, dad, or had
My
a girlfriend
lie
for 2 years?
is
having a girlfriend for 2 years.
yes.
Yeah.
Great. You know
Fair
that
enough.
one.
I do know that one. And do you know mine? So it's out of almost falling off a cliff, one ear being bigger than the other, and the last one, which was the kiss chase thing, or the it.
It was the first one for sure.
Almost
The
falling
cliff.
off a cliff. Yeah.
Yes.
We're really good friends. We know
Yes.
everything.
Yeah, we know. I feel like we're surrounded by people now.
We are surrounded by people. How long has this been going on for? Oh, you've
Just
been
10
graced with us
minutes.
for like 10 minutes, 10 and a half minutes.
Graced by our
But
voices. Oh, by the way, you know icing. I'm Silver.
yes. Silver is out on like every platform, so check her out on YouTube at The
Yes.
Sound of Silver.
Yeah.
Check her out on Tidal,
Yeah.
Spotify, Deezer.
Should we sing a little bit right now?
Go on then.
Which one? Which one do we know? Which one
What's
do you
the-
know better? Dreamland, right?
Yeah. But I'm probably not going to remember it in a minute because like.
Same. I
Yeah.
don't even know my own song. Wait.
Can we just put an ad lib over this?
Yeah.
Just edit it in.
Guys.
Let's just edit it.
We're singing right now.
I went right again to my second home. Now my dreamland.
Perfect. That's edited in, guys.
Yeah.
So
Oh
hope you
no,
enjoy
I
that.
have to keep interviewing you. Oh no, you interview me now.
Okay, so you just gave away your biggest thing. You're a singer.
My name's Claudia, by the way.
I'm
I'm 21. Michael's a year older, so technically he's gonna die a year first. And
Well, to be fair, like men technically die before women.
good. I'm kidding.
But yeah, what do you do
Did
apart
you
from
know
being a
that
singer?
men
Oh,
get boob cancer as well?
yeah, I knew that.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's not as
they're
common.
just
but,
not. Yeah, there's not as high a risk of it.
But then
obviously, 'cause
it's
there's less
not
tissue.
as bad because you don't have boobs already anyway.
because
so-
there's less tissue on your
Yeah.
breast. So.
Okay, what were you
Yeah.
saying?
So we're calling you Silver for the purpose of this podcast, right?
Not really. No,
No, Claudia's fine.
because I'm Claudia now.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
ca-
Silver's like another side of me.
Ah. So what do you do?
So what do I
Apart
do?
from singing,
I'm friends with Michael.
obviously that's a full-time job.
No, I actually, I work at O2 with you, Michael. And actually, I just recently
Quit.
resigned to
Yeah.
something proper. Okay, so ask me more questions.
So yeah, you work at O2.
Yeah.
What is your main aspiration?
My main aspiration in life. This
Is
is
to be-
Beyonce. My main aspiration in life is to be happy. Drinks,
totally
because
on the
we're here
same
to see
page.
Beyonce. We are.
Yeah,
We're literally
yeah.
the same person.
Literally, there's an instant that happened this morning where like I basically got punched by this. Yeah, I said that weird. I got punched by this woman, like
Tell that
unprovoked.
story completely.
I have no idea who this woman was, but yeah, we was on a train from Cambridge to Stansted Airport. Me and Claudia were talking to each other, like everything was fine, and like suddenly we stopped at Audley End, which is the first stop on the train, and then this woman, apparently she was on the train the whole time, but she literally walked over to me while me and Claudia were talking, and she's like, "Stay the fuck away from my sister," and then proceeded to punch me twice. Once on the nose and once in the back of my head. Like, I have no idea who this woman is.
Like, the thing is, what Michael was trying to say was my reaction was exactly the same.
As my reaction when, like, this guy was, like, not stalking,
Wait, we were in a
creeping up.
festival.
Yeah, we was in a festival, and this guy, like, just stood right behind Claudia, being really strange and touching her hair. And he was drunk as anything.
No,
Yeah.
drugs, mate.
Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, your hair is amazing," and then yeah,
And
I
Michael's
was just
face-
froze the same way as she froze
Michael's
at me.
face was exactly the same as mine because I thought about so many. I was like, at first I thought, are they friends? Like, what's happening? Because it didn't really look like she was hitting him, like punching him. So I was kind of confused. But then I saw his face and he started like shaking, and I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Keep in mind, guys, this was at like 5 a.m. So we were kind of high from like being sleep deprivated.
Yeah, definitely. And like we're just excited for Beyonce, which is tonight.
Yes. And then what happened? We almost lost. Well, we didn't, but we almost
didn't get on the plane.
Yeah, because
I had to talk to police.
Yeah.
Give my account of what happened.
Because the thing is, at one point Michael looked at me and he was like, "Should I report this?" And we both went, "Yes, definitely," at the same time. Because again, we're always on the same page.
I felt that like she definitely wasn't on drugs or alcohol. She definitely had some sort of like mental health problem, bless her. So like, and she was on her own.
This will
which
help
is
her
like,
in the end.
Yeah, exactly. That was our main consensus. Like,
definitely.
I don't want to see someone like that.
And not to mention that even if it is drugs or alcohol,
it's not excusable.
It is a trauma.
Yeah.
That you suffer from, and it should be reported. Any time anything happens, it should be reported.
Exactly.
But, right, let's keep this upbeat. What were we saying? So, we're in Amsterdam. We might be in the south of France in August.
In August for our birthdays.
Yes. What else?
Tell me about your family.
Let's go deep into it. That's a deep subject. So basically, my family is my brother and my mum and Pedro. Pedro's my boyfriend. But I actually have loads of family back in Portugal, but we don't really have a relationship because my brother was always a scientist and I was always the artist, and everyone like really like they would make the distinguish
between scientists and artists, and I guess that puts pressure on you as someone growing up.
Not only
as well.
that, it makes me feel alone because no one would support it, and everyone was like dinner parties and stuff, they would only speak to Rui and like ask him what he's doing. And then everyone would always tell me like, "Oh, Claudia, I'm so sorry. Like, you should just go to like be a nurse or something. Just try and be a nurse." And at one point in my life, I was like, I want to be surrounded by people that love me for what I am, and like I want to be supported. Because I'm actually not that bad, I think. And so I kind of distanced myself from that when I moved to England completely. And also my dad is a really shitty relationship. He pretty much disappeared, and then he came back like 4 years later and he was like, "Oh, by the way, you have a sister," which was why I kind of like was gone. And till this day we don't really have a really good relationship. But so that's my family. What about yours?
Well, I don't think mine's quite as dramatic as that, potentially, but I have a really good relationship with my sister. Like, we can be like not talking for a few months, and then one of us messages each other and we're just like, hey, it's like nothing has like no time has passed. I think my relationship with my mum is tough in the fact that, I don't know, my dad died when I was younger, and then
how young?
I was 4, so I don't really remember him, which is a good and bad thing, like, if you weigh up the pros and cons. Then she got into like another relationship, and he was quite, I don't know, like relatively abusive between me and my sister and our stepbrother at the time. But then I decided, like,
what happened to him?
Oh, we don't talk to him anymore. Like, my mum's not with him.
Good. But
oh well,
that's what it is.
It is, right. And we still lead good lives because of it, I guess.
Yeah. So, I feel like we're really close to, like, friends and memories and, like, doing stuff that makes us happy. Apart from, like... Because I always thought that family is something much... People do it, like, they over-analyze it, and, like, it's... oh, but it's family. Yeah, but what if they're really shitty? Like, what if they're really mean or aggressive?
Yeah.
They're still people that hurt me. So, you
Exactly.
know, family is whoever makes you feel loved and good with yourself, and like doesn't expect anything
from you.
back.
And
Yeah, you just do it out of love.
Yeah.
And that's why we live good lives, because we're lit by the love of our eyes. Freestyle.
Yeah.
You what time is it?
Oh, we've been talking for 22 minutes. I think this has been quite a nice little...
Yeah, I think 20 minutes should be like a podcast thing.
Yeah, definitely.
So, should we say bye? We're going to then probably head to the hotel. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been a trial. I don't know how
Hope you
good
guys
this
like
is
it.
going to be, but we'll listen to it back and decide what gets to go and stuff, maybe.
Yes.
But yeah, we're
And
currently along a river in Amsterdam. Still.
And
Just
we'll
sitting
see
here.
you soon. And
Yeah.
this has been
Super Tunes! What was that? Super Tunes!
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.